Techies, what I want to talk to you about on this video today is about David Bombal and Network Chuck. Okay, so this morning I checked on YouTube the material content that both of these individuals are publishing. Let's start with David Bombal. Now I want you to do this test yourself. Go onto YouTube, type David Bombal, go to his channel and hit enter and see the content, or look at the content that's being published. I can tell you from my experience that the topics that are being covered by David Bombal are currently AI, cybersecurity, hacking, and maybe a little bit on CCNA if you go a little bit further back. If you do the same thing for Network Chuck, you're invariably going to come across the same topics. Now, in my opinion, they are both lacking the variety that the audience, you guys, need. Do the same test for my channel. I've been around for a very small amount of time, and just look at the content that I'm pushing out on YouTube at the moment, and look at the topics that I'm covering. Okay, look for variety. Okay, now I will ask you the question: how much content on hacking are you able to take? You know, and how many of these videos are you able to spend time viewing? All right. Now, if you want to learn about cybersecurity and you want to vary your learning, what I suggest you do as an example, and I have many examples, but let me give you this one. Go onto Google and download the white paper published by the UK government on cybersecurity national strategy. Download that and read it. You're going to learn more about cybersecurity, and you'll become much more knowledgeable and be able to hold a conversation with somebody who's interviewing you if you digest that document. But I mean, really, what are you going to do? Turn up on an interview and say, oh, you know, you're the top subscriber for David Bombal and Network Chuck. That really isn't going to cut the mustard. All right. Now, I would still urge you to remain subscribed to those two channels, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe to them. But you need to be a little bit smart and pick out the gems from those two channels on which you should spend your time on viewing. Okay, now when it comes to this channel, I'm not asking you to share and like, but I am asking you, and I will ask you, I will not shy away from asking you to subscribe, because I have a whole host of other topics to cover on this channel which is going to benefit you, even if it's a small amount. I think it's going to be, and I hope that I'm quite confident that it's going to be a much larger amount of benefit that I can offer you. But please do subscribe. Now, the reason why I'm able to come to you with such a wide array of topics is because simply I have got the commercial experience spanning over 25 years. I've worked over 25 organizations. Some of them are really huge, big ones like Apple, for example, Cisco. Now, that means I passed 25 or more interviews, and I obtained the exposure in those environments. You have to ask yourself this question: how many individuals are there that are certified, qualified, have done the full circuit in the field, right, in the wild, and then are coming to you with all of the insights and all the things that you know? Now, you just have to look at the content on my videos to see if what I'm saying makes any sense. Now, if you look at the careers of David Bombal and Network Chuck, and I would urge you to go onto LinkedIn and view their profiles and see for yourself where they're coming from. Now, from what I can see, David Bombal's career, almost his entire career, is based on training and doing instruction. Now, when it comes to Network Chuck, from my assessment, and please correct me if I'm wrong, he has some 12 years of commercial experience, which ended in 2017, and since then he's been creating content, teaching and creating learning content, things like that. Now, in the 12 years that Network Chuck worked you need to go and explore how many times he changed jobs, okay? That will also give you a bit of an understanding on where he's coming from. But really, it's simple. You just need to look at the content they're both providing at the moment, and to see what their strategy is in terms of because that's their main form of income. I'm guessing this is an assumption, yeah. What they're doing is really for gaining financial benefit, and if I gain some financial benefit from this channel, so be it. But the fact of the matter is this: I'm retired, I'm financially independent. I was financially independent when I was 40. I got back involved with projects in technology because I felt technology was moving on, and I needed to keep myself in check just in case. Like cloud, for example. And but in the end, you just have to look at the topics and the content that I'm giving you and compare that with Network Chuck and David Bombal and make your own assessment. There's really not much to be said. Now, when it comes to advice for example, which certification tracks you should follow for cybersecurity, if you do a search on that, you're going to come across hundreds of YouTubers who are providing you this type of advice. But you need to ask those individuals, what have they done in their careers to be able to, or to qualify for them to be able to provide this advice. Some of them are just looking for an opportunity, copying what somebody else has published and just doing the same and see if they get lucky. Okay, it's a bit of hit and miss. Now, with me, it's coming to you from the horse's mouth. Okay, and those individuals that are out there that are trying to take advantage of this moment, let's say this era, that's all well and good, but again, you need to ask yourself the question, do they have that technical, commercial, corporate background? Have they done the circuit? And if they have, fine. If they haven't, they haven't. I don't personally think there's that many individuals like me out there on YouTube, on the internet, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, that are coming to you, right, really from the root, yeah. And so I would urge you I would urge you respectfully to subscribe to this channel, support me it would give me some encouragement to continue providing content, and I would really appreciate that. And again, I'm saying that I would be grateful for that. And hopefully I can help you all, even in a small way, or I'm hoping in a much bigger way, with your careers, and help you accelerate, help you become more knowledgeable, give you the pieces of advice. I mean, David Bombal, I don't want to carry on too much about this, but David Bombal and Network Chuck are not going to tell you how important language is in terms of succeeding in your IT career. I haven't done a video on that yet, but I will. So keep these things in mind. This is a unique channel. Try to find another one like this. If someone tries to copy me, fine. That means if someone tries to copy me and they've got over 25 years of commercial experience, and they want to bring you all the same topics I'm bringing, fine. But if they can't, and the other thing to say is, you need to be smart enough to be able to decipher whether somebody is coming to you genuinely, or whether it's just really a business initiative. All right, so it's really, really important. Don't waste your time listening to individuals. You don't have time to waste. You have time to study the right things, the right content, read, okay, and move forward. You don't have time, really. Technology is moving forward so rapidly, you just don't have the time to do that. So use your time very wisely and smartly. Just pick out the gems from the internet. You shouldn't be watching too much YouTube anyway, to be honest with you. It's just passive, right? You want to get involved with interactive learning, right? Studying groups, reading, listening to podcasts, things like that, all right? Participate in forums. These tips and this advice is going to really take you forward. I have a track record of mentoring individuals from scratch, no degree, no qualifications, into IT, and some of them are very, very high level right now. Some of them are maybe financially independent or about to become financially independent. So please watch this video again if you need to watch it. Until next time, take care.